Alrighty. G'day, beautiful people of the world.
Yeah.
Let's get going. We have a daily to do. And Chingo beat us out yesterday, and we won the day before by default victory. Shiny Houndoom. Ugh, Age of Discovery. Shiny Houndoom, Bulbasaur, and Desert. Mandrill. Small, dense jungle reward. With some things that help you do small, dense jungle. G'day, Amel. What you would need is that, this, and a 2-star element, and you could keep doing little mandrill forests. Trouble is it scales with excess, so you'd actually need it to be bigger than that. I don't think you're very good. Peanut. Peanut has scaling limiting. It might be more useful in that all windswept things get bigger. But there's not that many windswept things. And Falcon scales with global critters. That is useful. This is unlimited scaling. However, it says, have no plants here. I guess we can do that. It's fairly easy to have a plantless desert. So we're realistically looking for different ends to our grassland and our trees, our jungle. And g'day, insane thing. What do? You like toxic and predators based on people hating each other and hating the giants. Especially things that are toxic and a predator. Okay. Give him some redditors. Hit Viper is toxic and a predator. Yeah, and that's all that we have that's both, so I guess you're being jungle. Jungle Julius Caesar. Julius of the Jungle. Julius of the Jungle. So, food, snack, crystal that likes animals. Should do it. Next. Someone who's good at animal, grassland, or animal desert. It's too rainy. Beg pardon. You have to wait to go pick up your package. I don't really like her, because she doesn't have a good final building. I suppose steak restaurant is slightly acceptable. Sushi bar can be okay if you've built just fish, but we don't have just fish. Let's remind ourselves. What the food thing is here. There's horse, there's bison. We could probably get a reasonably big bison. Between bison and horse, there are two reasonable options. We've always got Peanut. Well, Peanut's not an animal, though. It only copies animals, right? It only copies animals. So we've got bison and horse as one good and one reasonable option for her. Grassland, go. And finally, desert. Alright. Grassland 1. We want animals. 1 sec, sorry. Good lord, cough, cough, cough. Chicken. Double chicken is the go. So, can I turn down the... voices a bit? Thank you. So, chicken wants to go here. So, ferret, go for chicken. Yeah. Hail Strezzo. This and then some Digimon Smash Bros is what's up. Tempt you to go this way. Oats. Now, which zone has the best predator gain? You have Cayman, which could be okay. You have Wolf, which can be alright. You're garbage. The Fennec Fox is nice to wrong zone, but that's about it. I suppose you could get the Kookaburra somewhat reasonable. And this one has... Maned Wolf. Maned Wolf does seem like the most reasonable. Alright, and last person... Ranger definitely beats out Stargazer for trying to do animals. So, Ranger it is. We embrace our desert. And if we're trying for critters for you, then this one that gives us 2 critters is the best. Yeah, I'm having an alright day. Welly. Sadly, Garfield racing yesterday made me feel sick. The camera was a bit... The camera gyrates a bit much. And that gave me some motion sickness. And I hope you're well. Yeah, terrible camera. Jaboa? Jaboa will do what we need somewhat. And then I guess Carnelian. Carnelian. Ah, you've done your rebuild? You have for a while been bemoaning, I want more computer. He needs even more memory, people, to store his bajillions of Chrome tabs. Alright, we're done, age 1. Let's just check out our booster. We have percent animal, which actually goes sort of reasonably on the chicken. Anyway, quick save. You've actually downgraded so that you don't have to sell a kidney. Really? Oh, we'd only get that if we had the tiger one. Well, then it's Monument Age it is. So, that means we need to focus on you, and we need to focus on making you some money. Preferably with predators. None of these are predators, but things are running much, much more smoothly. It is nice when things just work, and they work responsively. I'm meant to do money, so in theory this... It is also another critter. The only argument against would be that this is bird. Yes, Ram, get him. And I shouldn't walk over to the other side of the... Yeah. Grab the spare 16 gig sticks that are just lying around unused. That were a holdover from when I did my PC build. You grabbed 64 before the Rampocalypse? Yes. Too cruel? Huh. It was totally not an investment strategy, Welly, but it's ended up being that. I am trying to get rid of them on, sort of the Australia equivalent of Facebook Marketplace. No biters yet, but a couple of people who have nibbled. Alright, we need to get you more money, which means we need this and this. Nothing else you have does money. So, gem. Gem. If your old computer is dead, you could sell your old 32 gig for €1,000 like the market would like. Iguana doesn't earn us money, but it does earn us diversity. And we kind of do need 3 more diversity. The trouble is 3 is an awkward number to get. We could get it by using a mountain. So what we'd do is tree, rock, rock. And that seems reasonable. Shove down a mountain. Tree. Rock. Rock. And then that makes this maximally efficient. We can mausoleum it, or even overseer. Well, do we need the mausoleum now? No, we don't. We've already succeeded at this age. We could buy our extra person. And then get 30 extra. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Who's our next person? Pirate, Queen, or Sage? Sage would do the peanut well. And he wouldn't mind eating the plants here that she doesn't want to eat. Although there's only one so far. This giving the bird plus 40% isn't terrible. And it's 2 more undergrowths for Sage Man. Pirate of the Desert Sea. Because we probably want to give all the gold things to her. I think the Sage Man is the better choice. The only thing is that he's more plant than animal. The animal choice would be this one. Rat and Ibex. But giving this 40% more is also nice. What other solitary are there before we make our decision? Rue! King Brown, Oryx, Eucalypt, Turquoise, Pomegranate, Great Cardigan, and Ruby. Rue comes with 3 solitaries. Ruby comes with 2 solitaries. There's a reasonable odds that we get some of them. Ruby would suit her a bit more. Rue would definitely suit you more. The rat is domesticable. And between the rat and the cat, we can get his level 2 domestic animals. So basically, am I all in on bird being a shitty version of lion? Or do we go wider and diverse? Because if this is big, then Pirate Lady could copy it. Whereas her finisher is actually not very... I mean, she could also copy it, but we could have two of them. We could also just give you a zoo and give you almost all the animals except the bird. No, let's try going all in on bird. Which is to say 40% more modifier for bird. At the cost of one critter? No, because this would be two critters, potentially. Because this doesn't care about distinct critter, it's any critter. What was our existing booster? It was percent animal, right? So even if I don't get the best percent animal ones at the end, I've still got this one. I don't really need your percent. I'm going to go with Ibex. And we've said that this matches with the Pirate Queen, but we need some more space here. That makes the pyramids bigger, because he's got someone else to lord his superiority over. And then what would be our next stage? Are we going to do merchant? We kind of do have two money people. And making Pirate Lady money full isn't that difficult. So maybe we even do merchant next. You're going to in the legend comp, I take it? Topaz and science thing. Eventually. But you need another animal. And we do need a rat next to a city. Alright. I feel like we should give you the dragon. Would be really nice if we'd found an animal or money booster here, but we haven't. You don't care about domesticable. G'day, Snow. She does want lots of tags. Oh. And the cat is worth a bajillion tags. We were also considering putting some actual snow here. Because it's critter, critter, critter. And especially if we go Foxy Woxy. That gives us another critter. One, two, three, four. Foxy Woxy is 5. But maybe we don't want a third square of snow. So we probably actually just do like agate and these three. This is a dark offering, which means we kind of want to give it to you and not her. So I'll give you the lizard. And I'll accept that you like this lizard and the cat. So that we're working towards your Temple of Evil. Alright, we need to play our boosters. We need one next to the lizard. So Rat, you're getting a booster. Aside from that, we're not too picky. I played a little bit more after getting my emerald. Enough to get another, like, win or two equivalent under my belt. Because the number of people that just stop at emerald mean that if you do that, you move up a catastrophic amount in the ladder. And then call it a day. We have no boosters so far, aside from your food. That's kind of amazing, honestly. We've had really bad luck for that. Things aren't going to get any better. Let's boost you. And we'll boost the other lizard. Done. Do 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 do. Extra turn. Gain our bugs back. Gain an upgrado thing. Diversity prosperity. Merchant age or castles and knights. Huntress would need domesticable herbivores. She's got 3 of the herbivores she would need already. The villain would need construction. He has 1 construction. Bleh. And the ranger would need gems. She does have 2 gems. Giving the ranger more gems isn't impossible. Giving you more construction would be hard. The alternative is merchant age. 3 cities with 15. He's already above 15. You're most of the way there. And it wouldn't be too hard to get Pirate Lady. I think this is more reasonable. So, Energite for you. You are definitely excelling at gold more than food. But I don't think it's worth... Maybe it is worth that difference to get her more food. On the other hand, if we do the other thing, she's basically finished the 15. How many more minerals do we have to play? 2. The ibex really wants to be here. Or there. But there would mean that needs to be there as well. So I think we just live with a 3/4 ibex. Yeah, we live with a 3/4 ibex. Ibex. Bat salt. That gives you enough for your nature temple. Which is enough for the... almost the level 15 thing we need. You're above level 8. You're above level 8. Now we need you. You I wanted to give Kitty Cat. Which might be enough tags for your nature temple. It is. On the other hand, technically your mercenary thing is better. If we give you the snow zone... you only get one more predator. Which is 2 of the 3 we would need. So that would tempt us to go get Foxy Woxy. Which I guess I will allow myself to be tempted by. So, snow. Snow wants rat. Vole. Stoat. Foxy Woxy. Which gives you enough for your mercenary den. Which puts you above the required 15. We're ignoring you. You're above the 15. You need ever so slightly more. A little bit more food would let us do a planet expand. And we kind of still need to play Fluffy Bun Bun here. So, Fluffy Bun Bun... And Chariot. One more and extra Foxy Woxy and the other agate. Unfortunately, you would eat that. That did give us the 10 we need, though. But now I'm tempted to put that Planet Expand here to give you extra Foxy Woxy. When I wanted to do it here so I could set up this. But you're actually far away from doing that expansion. Although in fairness, she's far away from doing that expansion as well. By close quarters combat users? We need at least one of these to trigger. She would need 2 more food. I don't really have a way of giving you food. Counter quick charge? No, that's close quarters combat. And I won't hear it being any other meaning. That would get you some food. But I kind of wanted that for the other... I suppose this could be the one on the other side. But I don't want to just fill up one slot. You copied your favorite player? I wonder who that could be. 2 more animals gets her next quest. Oh, you're waving hi to me. I'm your favorite player? That's so nice. Thank you. It's not me. These both count as barons, so Turtle would actually be really happy next to you. But I'd need a third thing. So I think we save Turtle. Or we could put Turtle there. Don't stress. I definitely knew who you meant, Snow. It's just fun. No, I'm gonna put down this space and do that. Right? Well, no, because I still need this. Which means you kind of need the turtle now. How close are you to this? You've got herbivore, 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 1 predator. You would need 2 more predators. Sadly for us, the turtle is not a predator. So that's not happening. And I should wait because that one is better. You're already done. It's not reasonable to do you. You're already done. We're waiting for you to give you your overseer. If we can. So it does kind of have to be you. I might have to pay you to expand here already. You might eat it if I put 2 things here. So let's just put a god here and squish this person if they try to expand. Turtle. Slow down. And what do we give with Turtle? In theory, it should be another one of these, but... You were so confident yesterday you lost your way back to gold. One more thing in you would do it. These 2 were going to be those rocks, and then the plant was going to be on the other side. So I guess it has to be this plant. Last 2 rounds, it only took you 2 hours? Ay, ay, ay. Nah, she says do 1 more. The Grand Canyon? Laser glitched you? As in it sent you under the level? Where it splits between car and the air section and the lower car section? Do. The other option is to put some mountains back here and use the mountains to shove these down. And that isn't terrible. We could do mountain, the sagebush, quartz there. It just means that we need to get another rock for you in the future, possibly, or live with you being slightly less than full power. I don't like that we got a food booster there, but what are you gonna do? This. And that should be enough to get you to expand. Right. No, you're still being intransigent. What about that one? You're still being intransigent. Go eat your turtle. I mean, at the moment we can solve it just by using our boost this, so that's fine. We'll solve it that way. Grumpily. Bug boost you. That gets this, which gets the 15. Now it's total age objective. We will do rainforest. We need another element for Caesar. You also saw someone cheating? This isn't an element. This does give us 2 critters, but it doesn't give me an element like I wanted. He went zoom all race. Just a permanent laser beam. I don't like capybara. I'd kind of rather do that one if I'm doing any of them, because it's cheap. What have we also got the setup doing? Because... no, my rocks are distributed. I suppose we could do it here. The thing that wants rocks. Okay, we'll embrace obsidian then. People having permanent 100 rings, and then just constantly spamming items. Okay, obsidian there. And then your Mika. That's enough that you can have your Overseer. It's also enough that someone finally invents something. And everyone is going to go trade for that. Because no one has any inventions. Could you maybe give me your next building thing, man? Who else can we do? You, we wanted to wait for your double animal thing. There was a player who was using other players? Explicitly? Two more food for you. Kind of just want to turn this into snow. But I also don't. The trouble is if I put anything near her, she will eat it. I suppose we could say you're finished now. We can give you your trapper. You've definitely got a lot more food than gold, so we'll give you the gold. Now we're 11 off. You aren't really worth percent animaling. This would be worth percent mineraling. Kind of. If you just go eat your turtle, so much would be solved. I suppose we can play our second plant and see what new buildings that triggers. So, Clover go. Make sure you're ready to smite here so they don't expand into the turtle. We don't want any of those. You have a full cultist. Is your cultist actually better than the other one? You generate 5 per. 60 times 5? So 300? 300 is better than 200, so okay. We're still avoiding doing yours. She needs 2 more food before she'll give her hers. You accidentally bullied friend Drago? What were you doing to Dragociate? She would need way too much food. The more reasonable thing would be giving her a chicken that we intend to go away. Does Twitch allow clip? Just a sec. There you go. Abuse your power well. Do I really want to play a chicken? Yeah, I think we will. Even if we have to pay you to expand to that chicken. Maybe. Would it be really good if you hadn't done that? I want to pay you to expand to the chicken. Surely there's something else. Maybe even just doing our bugs will get us what we need. Is someone at a tipping point? No, 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 and almost? If I gave her 2 science things, she might actually be at a tipping point. So, okay. We could also give her the second Foxy Woxy. Because we won't look at just doing an extra Foxy Woxy here. And that would give her a 5th animal, which would trigger her cultural exchange with the ranger. Yeah, you know what, I'm okay with that. That can be your last thing. Second Foxy Woxy go, and that makes both the Foxy Woxies happy. And we'll give you a bird. Some other way. You're going to have to go update your Animu Factorio. Alright, done. It's not getting any better. 7 is okay, it's not fantastic. But we're not going to get any more trade routes. We would if we actually got this done. The trouble is there's no way you're going to want to eat the chicken. Even if I put chicken down, I'd need to put 2 things down. You're usually forced to rip up the entire thing and start over. No, I don't think we can reasonably give you that chicken here. We could look at this and see if we get offered another bird. We get offered 1 bird. In a sense, I should probably choose donkey, because it comes with a critter, but I'm going to choose the bird. You don't know how many times you've got up and down now? I want to do the chicken. The chicken just... How else am I going to lock this in? If I don't do it now... No, I think I have to do it now. If I'm going to do it now, I need 3 more diversity already. Which just isn't plausible. So I can't do it now. I have to give up on that. Much as I don't want to. Alright, then we're done. Purses filled and pockets lined, humanity celebrates its wealth. Do 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 do. Planet expands, extra turn, bugs, diversity, prosperity. Age of Discovery, which we will not be doing, or literally no bonus. At least we will get some small bonus out of this. We do have enough critters. It wants us to have more undergrowths, which we can do. You say have more flowers, never happening. And you say have more toxics, probably never happening. The correct person ate the turtle. Draft, draft. Now we only need 2 to get to the other side of the turtle. You I would like to give the jackal. But I can't really do that. The jackal could go there. At least a little bit happily. Do I have enough for 2 bird? Jackal adds 3, you add 3, that's 6. Yes, I do have enough that I'm allowed 2 bird. So, boost. Pay you to go there first in case there's an animal or money booster. There is. Bird go. Jackal go. That's fantastic. You can now have your ranger statue. He wants the other copy of Bird. So, Desertify there. What was the other thing that came with our draft? No, nothing we can use. Go. Hope that we get a booster. Alas, no. Oh well. Bird. Normally we go for the cultist thing, but it doesn't look like we're going to get enough cult stuff for you. So we'll actually embrace the tavern. Actually, let's roll that one back. Because if we get kangaroo, then I'd be sad that I did that. I should see at least if we get kangaroo first, so... It was you, bird, jackal. Jackal on the edge, because then it touches the empty ones. You go eat that. We tell you you can have your ranger statue. Somehow we got different boosters there, but whatever. That's what I actually should have done, is quick saved after doing that other one, but whatever. Turn this to desert. Then I need one more draft. The most reasonable one to do is you. You've finally eaten that. Which means we can give you bird. We might even give you double bird. For the sake of triggering your costume maker. No, actually, double bird doesn't work like that. I'd need to do one busted. You're getting one extra copy of that chicken. Then clover. Then the bird. Nope, it's not worth playing the rapeseed. But you claim you don't want to eat bird. So I have to give you gem. That doesn't help enough. Gem and rock. That does help enough. You go eat bird. Eat bird means you can have costume maker. Which gives us draft. We wanted to do yours and get kangaroo. We are not offered kangaroo. What other things can Pirate Lady do well with? She could also do well with military. None of these are military. Do we spend one of our rerolls here? I think yes. We don't get anything fantastic. I guess the oil is okay. It's not amazing. The cheetah is actually kind of nice. It's going to be mostly as good as bird. Boost here. Sadly, it's not a dark offering. The oryx is, though. So we can oryx cheetah. That means your cultist is happy. Mostly happy. Cheetah. Cheetah is actually doing slightly better than bird. Still need to play Snake and Sandgrouse. Snake really wants to go there. And And then Sandgrouse is happy enough that you could activate your zoo. Which is 800 plus 400 plus 200. Which is slightly better than the luxury shop. And it's spread across resources that you get a lot more payout for. So we will embrace the zoo. Okay. You're not getting better than your cheetah. So you just copy your cheetah. It's gonna do her money, but she doesn't have enough food. And she's probably never going to have enough food. If we're being realistic. You, we haven't gotten the draft for yet. And you... we also haven't gotten your draft. I don't actually like the idea of playing Mandrill. We do still need to play this, this, and this. You there. This one here. The bamboo and the cola nut can go happily there, but we should look at who our next person is. If there's someone that's fantastic at mysticism, sage or merchant. I wouldn't call that fantastic at mysticism. The sage is alright. The merchant is more likely to be useful for us because we can just give him another cheetah and he'll be happy. Or another bird. Another cheetah is a bit hard to do. But another bird... well, another cheetah is just one wrong zone. These are terrible and I just don't want to play them. Same reason I don't want to play the peanut, really. Nine more gold. Well, we could give you the ebony on this side. And maybe reluctantly give you the mandrill. Or at least leave the space for the mandrill. We'll see how much the ebony does. That square actually suits the koala nut. So fine. Still 4 off. We do have a fair few prisons, but 500 isn't exactly amazing. I'd rather give you a wrong-zoned something. For diversity. Probably an animal to add to her zoo. No, but she's never going to want to expand. Maybe we just buy a draft? We'll just buy one. Alright. Do we bet on finding buffalo, or do we bet on finding... No, we bet on finding buffalo, which is to say bison, which we do find. We're also offered eagle. Eagle would be good for him. He could copy eagle. Bison is good for her, because she can copy bison. And we kind of did need more food stats, so bison it must be. Really like to know if either of those is a booster. This for the diversity, even though it's garbage. Pay you to eat your slot. Hope for an animal or food booster. We do get a food booster. 100% bison go. That makes you food enough that you're happy. We steak restaurant the bison. So double the food from the bison. Which is actually enough that the animal boost has gotten you up to your next one, which is fantastic. Between that and amazing roast, importing amazing roast bison. Okay, so you've got a good copy. Rainforest. This would help the birds. This zone doesn't have a lot of animals by itself, but it would help boost falcon. But that's about it. We don't have any other big bird. Or we could do tapir, or coffee, or cacao. We've got 5 things that generate food. So cacao is kind of okay. Harpy isn't great because we just don't have that many animals. But it does give us more critters for scaling the falcon more. And it would give us a Mega Rambutan. Which is probably the actual way to go. I will be tempted by the Rambutan. Or do I be tempted by the Tapir? How many plants do we currently have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times U versus 6 times U? I think technically then the Tapir wins. This is toxic, which therefore makes his god thing happier, his ability happier. Can we go look at what unlocks Sage's thingamajigs? Does he need us to have a certain number of undergrowths? No, he only needs population. He can copy fruit, or undergrowth, or mysticism. You are a fruit. You are not an undergrowth. You are mysticism, but you're not that much mysticism. Yeah, we only have 4 animals in this zone if we play you. Maybe 5, 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Times 8. 30 times 8. 240? That's not that good. Sorry, Harpy, you suck. So then I think it's Tapir. Which means I want to give you a copy of the bird now. The bird or the cheetah. We can't afford the cheetah, so we have to live with the bird. Although the cheetah is so much better. Let's see what boosters you get. And please go the right way. Thank you. You get a gold one. That really tempts me to put down another animal in you. Could give you a copy of Hawk. Or Unhappy Bird. Yours is slightly better. Not that we're going to use it. So what do we give you? The tree? The tree does work. That gets us to 15. We want 17 if we're doing you. Or we could just accept that it's rambutan and bird. Rambutan and bird is probably the better one. So rambutan you. Buy extra turn, rambutan place. I'd only need one more thing, and we could have cheetah. I regret playing the ibex. But eating this gets us back no more than we... It doesn't refund any. Net. Should try and get you one more. So 2 more. Needed to play a cheetah. We do have some 2s. We can do bird. There's no space over here. Which means it needs to go there. Place bird. Or turtle? No, turtle doesn't do enough. It has to be bird. Bird gives us enough to play cheetah. Cheetah goes burr. Cheetah going burr makes the rambutan go burr. You copy the cheetah. There goes the rambutan. Okay. So you're good, you're reasonable, you're good, you're reasonable, and we need our last person. Oh god, that could be an even better rambutan. Well, too late now. I'm not redoing that. Hail, Matherius. So we've still got, in theory, Tapir and Mandrill. We almost have enough for a second bison. Which would be a lot better than the tapir. Kentucky coffee would give us enough for a bison for our last person. Sage. Does merchant actually need anything other than money? No. So you also work. We could wrong zone the falcon into this area and give it to the merchant. We also need to kill one of these plants. But if I kill the plant, our diversity dies. And there are already too many plants here. 1, 2, 3, yeah. The falcon doesn't want to be here. The cheetah doesn't want to be here either because it's not a big animal zone. So the best option is probably bisoning. And if it's bison, then the answer is sage. Plop down the sage. Plop down some more space. So Kentucky coffee and possibly wrong-zoned bison. There's the bison square. One turn for the Kentucky coffee. By blessing, allowing bison in the jungle. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the bison sleeps tonight. Bison, go. We will allow your fruit picker. Because we're not giving you any other anything. Giga Bison. Animal Breeder. Because none of them are going to do anything. And none of these are useful. Yes, none of these are useful. Which kind of sucks. You can have a very unimpressive cafe. We need this bison to be bigger to get his finished thing. The uranium would actually be very nice here. But we've got no turns to play it. I think we need to bless you to high heaven. So this, then animal percent the bison. Which will almost double its power. And hopefully that gets you to 60. Not quite. We could rubber tree, bamboo, and tapir legally. It's a lot of our turns, but rubber tree. Bamboo. I thought that was going to give us enough. Apparently I miscounted by 2. Well then, let's roll that back, because that's a waste of turns then. I guess we just stick with the bison. And be sad that you're not going to finish. I mean, technically that's a new distinct food. How much is a single level? Each one is about 1. No, it's too many turns. You aren't getting good enough. What we do want then is to copy whoever has the biggest of the things. Yours is probably the best because it gets double copied. So we bless this. The other thing we can do is make the cheetah exceedingly happy with how big and empty the desert is. So cheetah goes from 11 bonus to 25 bonus based on emptiness. The rambutan copies it. That kind of makes it the correct thing to do to place this rambutan here, which means we could move the koala nut to over here. Between the mysticism and the food and the cafe, that might be enough to make you happy. Yes! Alright. Both of these orangutans are doing God's work, but we need to boost the cheetah even more. Bless. Bless. An extra 80% on 1,000, near enough. Yes, please. 4,000 goes to almost 5,000, and is copied by the rambutans. And is copied by his luxury shop. Now we should do the other cheetah. This cheetah should be blessed. It goes from 3,600 to 4,000, and she copies it. Good. Your bison is copied and should be blessed. $1,000 goes to 2,200 and is copied. Beautiful. So in theory now we can buy 1, 2, 3 extra turns. That would be enough to get the tapir down. It would be enough to get the ineffectual mandrill down. And the ineffectual peanut. Are any of you windswept? No. The licorice would be happy bordering up here. Not fantastic, but it's something. Huh? This is food, this is food, and this is food. You should be connecting to that, that's wrong. Whatever. It's enough that we can have the peanut. So why not? The unhappy, ineffectual peanut. And a rubber tree. We'll just do the rubber tree. There's probably a better way of having spent those last things, but that'll do. Right. Bye, bug. We've got 1 or 2 more blessings. What do we want to spend it on? Blessed cheetah. We could bless the oryx. We've blessed bison. We've blessed other bison. We've blessed other cheetah. Our other thing is percent mineral, but we don't have any big minerals. We haven't blessed this bird. So is 40% on you. Worth more than... Yeah, it's probably worth more than 2 40% on the oryx. Bless bird. $1,060 becomes 1,600. And percenting the science rock. Or double percenting the oryx. No, percenting the science rock is probably better. This number is going to be lower than her food number. Yeah. Alright. We could look at what other draft we could have had. Could have had snow leopard. And brown bear. Or we could have pursued a potential lion. We sucked at the last stage, but our score is good. And considering that we didn't just say, let's try and dig for lion, that was pretty nice. Those are some of the most effective cheetahs we've ever had. $4,000 cheetah. Also, I worked out another combo whilst playing this, which would be bison and the meerkat. Bison scales off herbivores globally, and the meerkat turns fields into herbivores. So you could do a big field planet. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On top of the herbivores. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 16, 17, let's say, because you only get some of those. 18, 19. And that's just from the one zone, let alone from combining it across multiple zones. So if you had this zone and Savannah to start with, you could really make a stupidly big bison. Which we hadn't really particularly thought of before. Anyway. Let's go look at what the stats say. I think the stats will say cheetah, then bison, then falcon, then rambutan, or possibly no. The rambutan will outscore the falcon. And it also outscores the bison. Cheetah, rambutan, bison. Cheetah is being discount lion. Alright. Daily done. There were some demos that I wouldn't mind checking out, but instead we are going to try Digimon Smash Bros. This, then we go... what scene was it? Is it this one? What scene did I play it in? It was probably this one. Yes, another Digimon Smash Bros, but a different one. Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh no, we tried this and it didn't run properly, didn't we? Oh, we'll see if it's any better now.
Digimon All-Star Rumble!
Good luck. That's a bit better for me. Can we tell it to capture? That? We can, but it's not the right aspect ratio for you, so we'll have to do it in a different scene. So we'll go to... that one. Alright, we'll see if this works. If it isn't suddenly more responsive, we'll do those demos. And we should change our game category. Done.
Digimon All-Star Rumble! Story mode.
Yeah, the fact that there's a continue... well, we'll try again.
Let's go!
Yeah. Is it still dodgy? This doesn't actually seem dodgy. My memory is it was dodgy. Press X to jump, sure. Camera shakes a bit violently. These are Shell Numamon. They've attacked people recently. Use the non-jump buttons to attack. When you defeat an enemy, you get a currency known as bits. or SP recovery and other items.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Okay, so you've got weak attack, strong attack, and special. Functionally.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
It's a giant button! How about you try pressing it?
Fire blast!
I don't love the camera vibrate when it opens those gates. Oh. Hello, Seal. Look who's here! It's Agumon! A long time no see. It's you, Gomamon! Are you going to be participating in the tournament as well? Yes. But more like joining just for the sake of joining. I'm curious. What do you get if you win? It's a tournament to decide who's the strongest. A special tournament to decide who's the strongest. So I bet it's going to be something super awesome. Sure.
Uppercut! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Is there a button to evolve? It feels like there's meant to be a button to evolve. Am I like... Yeah, there we go.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Oh no!
One each.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
Oof.
Fire blast!
I'm not interested in being destroyed by the extremely slow missile.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Bubble barrier! Fire blast! Super dive! Uppercut!
Coward, get back here.
Uppercut! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Okay. 3 wins, 1 death. $200 pointy things. Gomamon may now be used in the character selection screen. I won. Oh shucks, I lost. Good luck with the tournament. Camera, please. Save and proceed. There does appear to be hold your attack, which is nice against these things. But otherwise there's no like up an attack, down an attack. There's just point directions. Strong, weak, and special. It's an Apemon, a Digimon that doesn't usually attack people. I guess you'll have to fight it. It can reach a long distance, so be careful. Ow. I mean, I have better range with my Ember than you have with your stick. Why, hello, other series main character Mon. Hello, Agumon. I was looking all over for you. Hey there, Vmon. You're in this tournament too? Of course, there's no way I'd miss entering a tournament to determine the strongest Digimon. I wanted to battle you, so I was waiting here. Energetic as always, then let's battle. Alright. Stock battle instead of time battle? And you can't seem to push people off the edge of the level. Oh, good lord. Getting it to point the right way is a bit of a potential trouble if the enemy moves a lot. Okay, your headbutt is annoying, friend. Although I guess you'd say the same about my fireball. No! Wah! First player victory. V-Man will now be used in the character selection screen. You're so strong after all. But you are strong too, Vmon. Let's battle again next time. Magnadramon. My fellow Digimon, I thank you all for coming to this tournament. Magnadramon? Wow. Didn't see that coming. That's a big-time player showing up. I am this tournament's sponsor. I have witnessed the heated battles that ensued between you. Darulumon. Drill? I didn't expect one of the 4 great dragons would be involved in the tournament. For those who have made it this far, please proceed to the next stage. This will be Factory Town. A town of nothing but factories? And then the game asks to autosave in case you didn't. Welcome to the 3rd stage, Factory Town. This place is not as busy as it once was, but it used to be a highly busy industrial town. There are a lot of traps. Be careful. A card? Gomamon, recover 2,000 health. A new Digicard, Rarity C, Vaccine, Attack Type. Congratulations, you've obtained a Digicard. A Digicard is a card which raises a Digimon's power. They can reduce the damage you receive. There are also some that do special effects. You can equip them if they're the same type as your Mon. You can use the bits you collect to purchase cards. We can. We could have Gomamon instead of Pill. Whatever Pill is. Hey. It's Goblinmon. They're not very strong, but they can get out of hand in large numbers.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Yeah, whoever thought the camera vibration was a great idea for this game should be shot out of a cannon into the sea.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
It looks like this place is a Goblimon nest.
Fire blast!
How do we open the way forwards? Okay, over here. Extremely shiny Kabuterimon, baby.
Fire blast!
Okay, but how do we open that? Was there something that I missed? Yeah, this is story mode. Apparently I've missed something, because surely that gate must open. Unless I meant to jump across, but there are invisible walls. Oh, I just guess we don't get to have that friend. It's Sandshroomon! Tortomon. Things get out of control if it spins. Be careful. Digivolving against powerful enemies is a good tactic. Press L and R at the same time to do so. And then that's opened the way to Baby Kabuterimon. You got Salamon, who actually looks quite cute. Hey there, Agumon. This tournament, you're in it too, right? I didn't expect to see you here, Tentamon. I bet you're thinking to use the tournament prize and make your fortune or something? Well, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm not going to go easy on you just because you're my friend. A damage race. Okay, that moved a lot further than I thought it would. Holy moly! You don't lose points. Okay, you do kind of because you get stunned. But it's not good because you only stay stunned for like one hit. So that's kind of stupid. We both suck. Heal. I mean, that tricked him into falling down, so I'm kind of okay with it. Oh, it spawns you in a different place if you're camping the spawn location. Trick you into falling off.
Man! Fire blast!
Time up! Double the enemy score? Tentamon can now be selected at the character select screen. I won! I guess I couldn't bag this one. By the way, let me give you some advice. Be careful of the Digimon ahead. He was kind of weird clutching a microphone, but I can tell he's strong. Save. Progress. And it again asks us to autosave. The killer bug got nerfed. As long as there's no Digivolve and win 3 times mode, like the last one. Good God, that game mode took forever. Max Digivolve 3 times against 3 opponents. It's a Cyclonemon, a one-eyed Digimon that has a very strong right arm. The high-temperature fire it breathes from its mouth will melt anything. Be careful. Okay. Pretty easy. Wait for it to aim in a direction, move slightly around to the side, and smack it. Boing. Lucamon. And now we have Dragoshiate's little avatar. All the Digimon who made it this far, congratulations. We'll be having you all aboard the Train-type Digimon, Locomon, to head to the next stage. But only one from each pair will get a ticket. Yeah, this little guy is Drago's thing. I think. So what? You came to listen to me shout too? It has a train in it? I've never seen this Mon before. What's your name? Shoutmon. I'm the guy who's gonna become Digimon King. You're pretty confident, I like that. Alright, let's have a battle to see who's stronger. I was unaware there was a train in it, Mama. Sure, I didn't. I know stuff all about any PlayStation 3 games. He likes jumping, this one. And he actually has more range than us because of his little staff.
Oh no!
The train, however, is on my side.
Uppercut! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Oh, bugger.
Fire blast! Uppercut! Fire blast! Fire blast!
We both got hit by the train? Oh, good lord, the screaming.
Oh, man.
Fiery passport! Whew, that was close. Good battle, Shoutmon. I can't believe I lost here. My road to becoming king is longer than I thought. Can we equip the Defenso card? Yes. Okay, there was nothing in the last barrel. Contestants, did you have a comfortable trip on... We don't get to see the train, Mon? Boo! This is the 5th stage, Native Forest. Who will make it to the end first? Good luck. These are Mushroom Mon. They look friendly, but they pack a punch.
Fire blast! Fire
Immediate star removal?
Fire blast!
You're not wrong. You aren't wrong.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
What characters do you play as? You could pick a whole bunch on the starting screen, but so far it hasn't asked us to swap player, so we've just stayed as Agumon.
Fire blast!
We have some very simple Dark Souls. They attack you in a direction, you move around and attack them from the other direction whilst they're doing their slow attack combat. Some kind of security system? It won't budge no matter how much you beat on it. You'll have to find a way around. Will we? Isn't it just a timing puzzle? Yeah, it's just a timing puzzle. So we've unlocked that way, but what about the other way that was already open?
Fire blast!
Ooh, we weren't ever close enough. Normally it's very generous with how close you are relative to the goodies just magnetizing towards you. Can we change at any time? Not as far as I can tell.
Fire blast!
Two of these guys. It's on me. Okay, nah, enough of that. Skull Mammothmon? Yes! Wow, I managed to guess the name. I heard that it's a Digimon that revived from an ancient glacier. It's a bad idea to stand directly in front. This one's a bit sluggish. Try and get around and attack from behind. I mean, the names aren't exactly, you know, super original.
Fire blast!
Oh, no, no! That's my fault. I shouldn't have gone for the second swipe. Victory! And I've unlocked Bird. That felt like more than half our health heal, but I'm not going to complain. You've gotten Rhinomon, a B-type defense thing. You could equip it. So it's better than Angel Baby. Supposedly, because it's B rather than C. Save. Collect the goodies first.
Fire blast!
Then face Birdmon. Biomon! You made it here too? It's you, Biomon. I didn't think you'd be interested in tournaments like these. Why did you enter? Because of reasons? Good reasons. I'm not going to lose to you in any case. Right back at ya. Alright then, let's battle. Okay, so another time battle. Good reasons. Not just reasons, good reasons. You would prefer it to Rhyhorn? I don't know the other evolutions of this rhino, so I can't comment. Please.
Crimson flare! Crimson flare! Crimson flare!
It didn't turn around. There we go.
Fire blast! Uppercut! Pepper breath!
No, don't go get the special thing again. Ugh, the special thing was annoying.
Oh no!
Rhyperia looks cool though. Rhydon is bad. Rhyhorn is okay.
Uppercut!
Rhyperia is trying a little too hard to be a kaiju.
Uppercut! Pepper breath! Pepper breath! Pepper breath!
Okay. Oh my god, no. You don't get to go get the special thing. Stop obsessing over... Can we double Digivolve? We can double Digivolve. Which does some sort of ultra attack.
Pepper breath! Fire! Uppercut!
Oh, you poor thing. Evolve into die.
Uppercut!
You don't dislike anything except Patrat and Watch. You like the pile of garbage and the stupid ice cream? Are you the sole person in the world that likes the ice cream and garbage?
Fire blast! Fire blast!
Literal pile of garbage. 5 versus -1, we'll take. Trubbish is cute. Garbodor is fine. No and no. Roxy made you like it. Vanillite is fine. You think the hate for the garbage thing is overblown? Grimer is a pile of sludge. Grimer gets a Gen 1 pass. Clap, clap, clap. Congratulations on making it to the final thing. Now there are only 2 more matches left. Who will make it to the finals? The next stage is the King's Castle. Keep it up and do your best. Yeah, the weird things, the Ultra Beasts and the Null thing and all of those things are very silly. We ignore those. They don't exist and they don't hurt me. Welcome to the pre-final stage, King Castle. There's a library here said to have the answers to all the mysteries of the digital world. Who knows, maybe the secret to Digivolving is here too. Okay, no, we don't go into the screen. Guzzlord. Is this a door?
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Oh, how long you hold it changes it.
Pepper breath! Pepper breath!
2 years on from Poker Rogue. Nah, not really. I've seen Shadow play a little bit, Finboy. They've added a couple of little fiddly things, but nothing that's drawn me back. I am interested in Infinite Fusion 2 being finished. Glaceon. Snow. Glaceon Bestion.
Fire blast!
Set up Hail, Glaceon, Choice Scarf, Blizzard, 100% accuracy, hits through Protect, hits like a truck, go. You don't watch other series after Digimon Tamer? Ooh, a new Axemon? Be careful, Boltmon is a Mega Form Digimon. Its guard will be tough to break. Pokemon Peach and Lime. Throw us a link to that in the Oh, it's still too early in production? Well, I've been burnt by things like that before, like that bloody Greek one, where it bugs out and wants you to then catch bloody Rayquaza with Pokeballs by hand. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, if it gets to a full game, let me know. Yes, no. The, was it Digiworld? Digimon World? Whatever it was? The recent one that was around the same time as Pokemon is good in some ways. The world looks a lot better than Pokemon. I'm wondering if there was a down, because we didn't actually look if there was a down direction here. There is. But it's just back to the start. So we could have come this way up to the level 2 area as well. You saw it for the first time 2 years ago. If it's not finished yet, it might never be releasing. It might never be releasing. There are lots of projects that get unfinished. But yes, I'm very hopeful for Infinite Fusion 2. Meanwhile, you're waiting for a Platinum remake. You want DPPT, but with Gen 5 graphics? DPPT... Well, actually, no. That's 5. 5, so one more. I like DPPT the most. The only thing to like for the one after DPPT is that the sprites are better animated. Then, sadly, they leave Sprite World alone and go to bad 3D model land. Catmon! Gato! It's you, Agumon. I should have expected you'd make it here. Hey, are you here to participate in the festival? You're kidding me. You don't seriously think this tournament is just a festival, do you? It isn't? Well, what you don't know won't hurt you. It's time to battle. Spanish Moncat. She has a samurai flag? Is it some kind of capture the flag mode? Ah, it is. It's some kind of capture the flag mode. Okay. When you were a kid, Gatomon was called Tailmon? So you're saying it's almost Tails? Hmm. Wait, how did you block? How did you block? She blocked. Is the screen slightly, very possibly. Let's have a look. Well, then I don't want to do it that way. Give me a sec. I'll capture it a slightly different way because I don't want to fiddle with that. So I'll make another one. Say you exist here. That looks good. Except that it's above me, which is unacceptable. I am the most important thing here. So we shuffle you down until you're below everything except that. Alright. We are absolutely destroying poor Kato.
Ultra Tornado! Tornado! Ultra Tornado! Ultra Tornado!
And she has such a cute voice.
Fire Blast! Fire Blast! Fire Blast! Heaven's Charm! Heaven's Charm! Oh no!
Nice juggle. We both activate our things. Ah, I don't quite get the flag back. You may now pick Gatomon. You win. Go ahead and move to the finals. Thanks. See you after the tournament. So you will be the one chosen for the digital world. You get the obnoxious camera shake. Save, save, save. These Digimon are so nice. At last, the tournament comes to a close here at Hola Beach. Out of all the participating Digimon, only 2 are left. Who will take it? The final round to determine the champion starts now. Bing. Oh, it's you again? It's 3 of you! That's, certainly a number. Wow, rude! Wait, will they follow me off the edge of the platform? No, it seems like they're stuck on the high ground. No, they aren't.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
That's somewhat abusable.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
It actually is quite scary. Can they come back upstairs, or are they stuck? They don't understand how to use the spring. We have achieved victory through extremely stupid AI. Ah! It worked out how to use the spring. I think he says spit. Spit fire blast, but maybe I'm wrong.
Uppercut! Fire blast!
I really hear spit. Okay. I've evolved into High Groundmon. It's an EBEmon. Just like Boltmon, it's a mega form. It attacks from afar using its gun. Don't stand in front of it. Spirit fire? You guess it is spit? Oh, and we have you again. Didn't we see you at the very start, friend? Agumon, you made it to the finals. Gabumon, I knew you'd make it here. I'm a bit different than usual. I'm going to win it all. Not if I can help it, though it's true I'm not even sure why I was interested in the tournament in the first place. But I think I can sense it now. I feel like I need to win it. Even if I have to face my friend Gabumon, I'm not going to lose. Stock battle, 3 stock. Enemy knows how to use block. I don't, and it hasn't taught us.
Hard attack! Uppercut!
I was hoping something had spawned there.
Uppercut! 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 Pepper breath! No! Oh no!
Yeah, I was at pretty much exactly 1. But now I'm charged up to evolve. And wallop on you.
Uppercut!
run away because he's evolve capable.
No. Ice
Okay, he spent his evolve.
uppercut. Uppercut.
Victory! Even though we started out with only a fraction of the starting health on our first life. We defeat Lizard in a furry outfit. I won! Very good, Agumon, you have triumphed. Congratulations, you are now the hero of the digital world. Hero? What's that? It was a secret up until now, but there was a hidden motive behind the tournament. A hidden motive? There are a number of legendary Digimon who wield unprecedented power in order to protect the digital world. Recently, an incident occurred where they were infected with a virus. An unknown virus? The virus has caused the legendary Digimon to unleash their powers. Powers terrible enough to destroy the digital world. They are doing their best to restrain themselves, but it won't last long. According to ancient lore, it is said that the only one who can stop the rampage is the hero of the digital world. This tournament was to unearth the very legendary hero. Please, save the digital world. Save? I kind of thought this would be the end and it was going to be extremely short, but it looks like there's more to this than I thought. Agumon, there's a legendary Digimon deep inside the volcano. This is way over my head, but I have to do what I can to stop them, right? I've won already, I might as well go for more. Nope, there are invisible walls on the sides. Gotta admit that background does look kinda nice. Magic carpet ride? Oh no, it's a rainbow bridge.
Fire blast.
Flawless victory! More Rainbow Bridge. Another Turtlemon.
Fire blast. Fire blast. Fire blast.
Can you hurt your friend? No.
Fire blast.
Okay, so I shouldn't have done the third of the heavy combo. The ground lava doesn't look anywhere near as nice as the walls.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire
No, I meant to be targeting the little one.
fire
Thank you. Ow! Only go for one heavy hit against you. Down to the treasure chest. That doesn't appear to be going to the treasure chest. Also, that looks like the way forwards. So we'll try the other direction first. Oh, I thought there was another direction. Yeah, there is. There's this way. Lots of points, but we don't have better cards to equip anyway, so... Oh no, we do. We have evolved version of you. Okay, and... that is all. Ah, and you do have a command. R is supposedly guard. Ah, bugger. Well, that's on me. On the other hand, it does let us move quicker to the next zone, so... we won't be totally sad. Okay.
fire blast!
It's meant to be targeting one of the mushroom people, but...
Pepper breath! Pepper breath! Pepper breath!
the camera's a little clunky here.
Pepper breath! Pepper breath!
On the other hand, nowhere near as clunky as Yakuza 2 was, so... I'm feeling relatively nice. It's on me. I should have waited for you to do another attack. Can I have another meat thing? No. Okay, that way looks forwards, and that way looks towards a treasure chest. Another timing puzzle thing.
Big fire blast! Big fire blast! Big fire blast!
This enemy knows block. No, no, no. Please face the right way.
Tornado!
Stop giving me points for the cards that I already have instead of health. This feels like it's just going back to the start. Ah, it's going above the start. Climbing puzzle. Too much. Three enemies.
Fire blast!
Including Laser Beam Mon.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Okay, we got rid of the littlest one. Oh, that's my bad. But it is sort of quite troublesome to get them on their own. They're kind of on a timing where they cover each other. There we go. Well, we find out what happens if you... Game over! Alright. We find out what happens if you die. Which is do the whole level again. Oof. Alright. Again, but better. I wasn't technically in range.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast!
Ooh.
Fire blast! Fire blast!
I thought I somehow managed to make it do an air dodge. Which I kind of did. If you do heavy attack in the air, you do a, like, big slidey swipe. Yeah, you get so much more movement that way. I don't know if it will let me fall off these platforms. I don't want to risk it. It feels like it might. It might not have invisible walls.
Fire blast! Fire blast! Fire blast! Pepper breath! For breath.
That felt like it should have connected, but okay. It's on me, I did 2. That felt like it should have connected. It also technically helps you move quicker. Okay, there are invisible walls. I felt like even if there was an invisible wall there, we would have been able to jump across to the other island. Oh, thank you. It gives us the meat halfway through rather than at the very start this time, which is quite nice of it. And also now that we know that there are invisible walls, we can attack move.
Fire blast. Fire blast. Fire blast. Fire blast.
It's meant to be the little guy, but there we go. Now it's a case of
Uppercut. Uppercut.
victory. We have almost a full evolution bar again. So we should be kind of okay for the upcoming triple big person fight.
Fire blast.
The depth there is hard to tell. Still, my fault. I should have done a better job. You're still at 1923? That's hugely above the 1850 number. You're super safe. Gosh.
blast! Big fire blast! Big fire blast! Big fire blast! Big fire blast!
Shit, that didn't hit you.
Pepper breath!
It's better. You checked on the calendar, and Aal is still like 2 weeks away.
Pepper breath!
Ah. You're going to be able to do grindy grindy.
Pepper breath! Pepper breath!
Because there's a public holiday for you. Well, make sure you get your I Have Friends bonus. Please be a food. No, it's a card. You've unlocked Sylphimon. I like the recover health one, but presumably Sylphimon is better than... No, it's not the right type. Okay. Your boss is your dad? That would make things a bit more awkward to not answer. Oh, thank you. Okay, this looks kind of Final Fight-ish. Up on the disco stage. Omnimon. Omnimon, he's a legendary Digimon. Intruders, eliminate. This isn't good. The virus has driven him insane. Leave it to me. I'll protect the digital world. Hail AFK.
Agumon! Warp Digivolve!
Or Greymon!
Okay, we get to be big version of us. And then we get to use our Ultra Super Special. Nova Kamehameha. Our enemy understands how to block, which is unfortunate. And we Super Kamehameha again for the win. Yeah, this is Smash Bros. But Digimon. But it's a lot simpler than Smash Bros. There's no like up B, down B, left B, right B. There's just heavy attack, strong attack, special attack, the end. You did it! It seems you have saved me, and I thank you. Thank goodness you're back! I shall abide by the ancient pact. My power will always be beside yours. Now go! Hero of the digital world! Roll credits? One month later. Agumon, are you sure you're going to go? In response, Agumon nodded to Gabumon. This is the town where everything started. After Agumon's grueling battle against Omnimon, he decided to leave, despite his unhealed wounds. At first glance, the digital world seemed at peace, but in reality it was always in peril of danger. Agumon learned of this through the battle with Omnimon, realizing his need to train. We have been saved by you, I give you my thanks. Agumon, hero of the digital world. Magna Dragonmon bowed his head deeply. Stop that, you're making me blush. I'm off. See you guys later. There are a lot of other strong Digimon out there. I will travel the world and become even stronger. Agumon's quest to become stronger, to protect the digital world, had only begun. Roll credits! Well, that was a quick and easy one to knock off this year's video games completed list. We have a speed up mode, not that I know the button for. Oh, actually we press buttons and it actually rolls through this quicker. Good. Does start skip? Start does not skip. Is there anything post-credits or does it just dump us to the main menu? Do. And then we'll show you the other ones you can pick from for the sake of Amel, who was wondering who else we can play as. Yeah, you can, Finboy. There were like the 3 different generation starters to pick from and 1 or 2 others, and I think we unlocked more by playing the main mode. You unlocked the card Omnimon, Rarity S. The Digivolve route for Omnimon can now be changed at the Character Select screen. Whatever that means. The credits are longer than its plot. True.
Digimon All-Star Rumble! Story mode.
So you can be Agumon, Gabumon, Shoutmon, Dorilumon, Biomon, Tentamon, Vmon, Gatomon, Gomamon, and there's still 4 that we haven't unlocked. Oh no, that one's random. So there's still 3 that we haven't unlocked somehow. But we finished this, and that'll do. Alright. I understand I'm closing the game. Well, what else do we do with the day? There were some demos that I kind of wanted to check out. So... On the other hand, I see Welly is up. Ooh. No, Welly streams are rare enough that I would rather end stream, watch Welly, and maybe stream again later. So we will throw you over to Welly. You might try and hit top 100. Oof. Oh, good luck. Tomorrow is what? Friday? No promises, but it's almost time for us to restart Final Fantasy Friday with Final Fantasy VIII. The deep mental and emotional scarring left by 7 has been partially recovered, and I do need to start that at some stage before the backlog runs out for pushing to YouTube. So maybe tomorrow we restart Final Fantasy Friday. We will see. Else we'll probably be back with some more demos and then maybe starting to finish off more of the Age of Wonders playthrough. For now, though, Welly! Heart Welly.